Szen Cobb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Szen Cobb. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Esposito gets under it, and that'll do it. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Ethan Salas. This one in the air, center field. Cobb in position. And there's one down. Cobb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And that one fouled off.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. Back here in Queens. On to the bottom of the 8th. William Smooth up now for the Mets. This one in the air, center field, and makes the grab, and there's one down. Cobb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
That one a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. That's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a base hit right there. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
swing and a high fly ball to left. Esposito drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, still in.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Angels. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Fouls away the first offering. The Halos with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here at the top of the ninth.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
And that's a strikeout looking. Angels with only one out left. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman,
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, number 97, trying to deliver as the hero. And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
So two down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, that ball was hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one. You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
And that one gets past the catcher. Up with it, fires to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three. So one hit is all they get. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, David Quinn. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under this one. And that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 8th home run of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And that one hammered. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
This to center field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the right fielder, George Szencobb. And a 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Cobb settles under it, brings it in. So 2 down, and now here is Ethan Salas. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, L.A. Man at first, and now the center fielder, Szen Cobb.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball there.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that's way high. And 1-1. Ariano goes 6'1". He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Way high with that one. 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Oh, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away.
Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Cobb with a homer in his last game. High chopper to third, and that goes foul. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2. So a man at first. William Smooth will hit next. And a rope into center field, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
It's always
man at first, one away. And that one pulled foul. Yoan. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Going 2 now. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second. It's low and gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Man at second. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
No outs, runners at first and second.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
That one fouled off. Cobb matched a homer in his last game. comes the 0-1. And a base hit up the middle. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. Two on, nobody out with 2 runs already in. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Emerson.
Now it's the second baseman, Alan Stinson.
Alan Stinson.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Abner Uribe.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Check swing went around, and that's strike 1. Cobb went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss as he was out front. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Cobb, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Rosario, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Arias over to second. How about that double play?
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Cobb was a big contributor for them in the win.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Szen Cobb is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. And first offering is fouled off. Cobb matched a homer in his last game.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Good job. Way to rip.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Steroid.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the air, right field. He's got it. And that is that. Digging in, John Sexton. Now the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb coming on. And there's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Blue Jays. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is if the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the left fielder, John Sexton. Here's a 2-2. That's out to center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Angels,
Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to this.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Fastball for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ralph Wiseman won't go any further tonight, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 25.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs.
No, ball.
The 1-1. This one smacked out to left center. And it gets by him. One run across. A second scores as well. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One down. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ball.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Cobb wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The wind to kick the 2-0. Line drive. 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Takes it in for the out. Cobb had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So digging in,
Batting
Szen
second, the
Cobb.
center fielder.
This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. That's to third, and it goes just foul.
Well, I'll tell you this, nobody on his team is worried about it. They've seen him do it year in and year out. May get off to a slow start, may have a slow mid.
Lawler over to second and two. In time to first for the double play.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, then it's 5-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you.
For the Blue Jays, number 60, Harrison.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Michael Leone, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one misses. Ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Terrell Guidry. Flied to right his first time.
One on count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Davison De Los Santos. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Almost a...
So 2 down. And next for Toronto, Samuel Vasallo. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. This one in the air, center field. Cobb has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Szen Cobb. That one fouled off.
All right, make a turn. Find it.
Nimala throws to first in time. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. This one smoked on its way out of here. A laser to left. And they add on. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Bottom 9. Stepping in, Cam Smith. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact.
Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Szen Cobb riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Szen Cobb. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Cobb with a homer in his last game. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, the left. Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
On the ground to the left. Whips it across. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Samuel Basallo. This one in the air, center field. One down. So runner at second, 2 down. Starr digs in now. Man at second. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cobb on the move. And that ends the inning. Top 6. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. The good news is they're putting balls in play, but the bad news is most of them have been on the ground for easy outs. Nothing is finding a hole at all, and they're having a real hard time elevating the baseball.
And they had their first hit since the second inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hit.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
That's the ball.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Sets him down looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-0. And it's fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Here's a 1-1. Dives, but it's off his glove. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this.
Base hit! The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Terrell Guidry will hit next. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Halos trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. McGowan gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run. So 2 down. And next for Toronto, Danny McGowan. Here's the 0-2. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the air, left field. Sexton under this one. And that is that. Angels. Cobb had a good day at the office.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Dominic Moda, the next Pirate to hit.
Dominic Moda.
Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Cobb under it. And that'll do it. Now the Angels. So two down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. And a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Angels go quietly there. Scoreless after 1. Back in Anaheim, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, number 71. The 1-2. This one in the air center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. 1 away. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Angels 1 and the Pirates nothing. This is Angels baseball. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Dominic Moda. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Play made. That ends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Cobb, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Four runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And it stays fair. Coming around third is Soto. He will score. It's 7-1.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And there's the strike. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fastball is outside. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. Although plenty. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter. Here comes the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Takes it in for the out. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Cobb did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
So 2 down, Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. It's the Pirates. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Curtis Oliver now at the plate. This one in the air center field. Cobb settles underneath it, and that is that. One down, and now the right fielder. High fly ball out to center field. Cobb under it. 2 down. Bottom of the fourth, so in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
Number 55.
Carpenter back to work.
He's been
Outside
pitching
ball.
well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not. Well, he
No,
looks
that's
more
down.
focused
Ball.
at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Inside,
That's in,
ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Hammered, base
Find it.
hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Boy, way to swing the bat. Smoke
Up
that.
next for the Angels. The left
That ball was
fielder, number
blasted,
4,
Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Uh-oh, and he broke early for third. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Just
a ball.
missed. Dylan Cruz up next for the Angels. No outs, runner over at third.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball. Outside.
1-2 now.
This is
Ball,
a
that's
situation
high.
where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one not close. Full count now. And ball 4
Take your base.
to a
Ball
board.
4.
Up next for the Angels, the third baseman, Billy Szencobb.
at third. Cruz at first. One gone. Late swing fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
No, that's low.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. His 12th of the season, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Two outs, runner at first. And now it's going to be Szen Cobb.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
This one in the air, center field. And that is the inning. So a job well done from the Buccos bullpen. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Pirates 4 and the Angels 3. Now it's the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 99, Lázaro Montes.
That's towards center. Cobb in position. 2 away now. Cobb had a great showing in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Just about ready to roll. Leading off Curtis Oliver.
The center fielder, Curtis Oliver.
And the 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Out towards right center field. On the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cobb locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away. You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Hit hard of the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That way to square up on that ball. Good job.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. Charles Warner, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Lima getting loose as well. Oh, look at the stop.
Slide.
And very nicely done for the out. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Cruz swings through it for strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. That one ripped but foul. Got him. And there's two down.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. And the slider just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Ripped to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Cobb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber. heart of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Ball was far. Good job.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
Outside.
Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. The Angels with the tying run at the plate. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Right side.
That's
and foul ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Well struck left field. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's a one-run game. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Cobb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Now, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Szen Cobb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So two down. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Two down, nobody on.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. First and second, 2 outs. Nick Kurtz, the next up for the Padres. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one. And that is that. That's towards center. And there's one down. One down. Now here is Matt Shaw. On a line, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Valbuena off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Hard hit to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Angels leave 1. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 4, Steroid.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch them all time. A 3-run shot, and we are all tied up.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Szen Cobb currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. Matt Shaw digs in now. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it, and a quick out, number 1. One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels, and a foul ball. Dolander certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Got him. 2 gone.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Cobb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres. That smash towards center. That's out, number 2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break. He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here comes the 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Foul ball there. The 2-2 on the way. Strike three, struck him out for the third time today. And here is Nick Kurtz. 2-2 down. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. He's got it. And there's two away. Bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Szen Cobb. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Cobb extended the hitting streak in this one. One hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Leading off, Szen Cobb.
This afternoon, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that skips in the dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Throws, skips past him, and he's into second with nobody out.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to third, out, and that wasn't close. Back in Anaheim, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Los Angeles Angels putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the veteran first baseman, Aiden Miller. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. This one in the air, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. And there's one away. One gone, runner at first. And here's the veteran outfielder. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. Back here at Angel Stadium, top half of the third inning, Leo DeBreeze getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Cobb has a beat on it. One up, one down. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Szen Cobb.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Next for the Padres, Owen Casey. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Cobb, long run on his horse. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double.
Back in Anaheim, now it's the Angels leadoff man, Szen Cobb. And first offering is fouled off. Cobb, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. To third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One left. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Szen Cobb will hit next. That one close. Ruled the ball. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to center. Roccaforte settles underneath it. That is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 6 and the Padres. Back here at Angel Stadium, top of inning number 7, number 94 now at the plate. The 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away. 1 out, runner at second. Aiden Miller, the next up for the Padres. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Cobb stepping in now. It's been a tough day at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, one swing here, and he'll be able to flush out his rocky performance in this one, Boog. It's time to come through.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Big stack center field. Took the extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The relay throw. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. Challenge from behind the dish here, and it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Misses again, 5 in a row.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Cobb kept the hitting streak alive.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Szen Cobb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Szen Cobb.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Bad, you smoked that.
That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Cobb stands at third with one gone in the inning. That clips the corner. Check swing, and he went. And the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That is it. The shortstop, Cole Emerson.
Now it's the shortstop.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, one out. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Two and two. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Henry Burgess up next for the Astros. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move. And the inning is over. After 2.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And that is out of play. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, that's good.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Angels. Man at first, Nicholas Houseman up next for the Astros. And the 0-2. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit. Throw into third. And he's out easily. So up next, Matt Guerrero. This one in the air, center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros.
Go ahead run on base. Garcia digs in now. In the air to left center. Cobb should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Through 5. All even.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Sharp under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. Cobb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go ahead run and scoring position. This at bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
To third, and that chance handled. Zips it across, out to escape a base. Cobb kept the hitting streak alive.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Cobb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Foul ball there. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Center field. And that is that. Astros. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses. That is strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 2 now. Struck him out swinging. That K is his third of the game. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third. So the Los Angeles Angels putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
The 0-2. On a line out towards center. 1 away. 1 down. And stepping in for the Astros, Matt Guerrero.
Number 18, Matt Guerrero.
In the air to left center. Cobb has a beat on it and makes the grab. 2 away now. Cobb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
Cobb with another scorching run of play lately.
That's a ball.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Payoff pitch. That's to third. Burgess. And it gets by him.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no.
For the Astros, number 2, Jeff
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Now safe at first. He gets back in. Runner breaks early for second and a step off. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Howie Lockett. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Cobb stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
You got it.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the 9th inning starts with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Manuel, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Ball. That's
Don't
inside.
be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Line drive, base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
kept the hitting streak going in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Szen Cobb now at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Cobb with some impressive production lately. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Burgess. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder.
Cobb, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks. Here's the center fielder, Willis Montgomery. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Cobb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Cobb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm with top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
And away we go this afternoon. Fought off foul. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Cobb stepping in. The numbers aren't pretty, Singy. He knows that. But this is about adjustments and redemption.
Yeah, sometimes all it takes is one good swing to turn the tide and recover emotionally. And that can change everything in a rivalry like this. These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
High fly ball, right field. Fernandez moving under this one. And there's one away. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Howie Lockett. Payoff pitch. Out to center. And that'll do it. On to the 4th. Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, 32 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Check swing, and he went 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Gets to it on the first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yanquiel Fernandez. 2-2 now. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one. Go-ahead run on base. Howard McKay, the next to hit. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. That is the inning. Cobb digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Struck him out of the foul tip.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
On to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for the Astros, Maurice Sharp. That's towards center. Cobb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. To third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Cobb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Rip to short. Throw to first in time. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And stepping in for the Astros, Howie Lockett. Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with. Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.